good sized tail. And pull through. Okay, and you're going to mimic this from starting from the magic ring to this last part. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. So step 1 to step 4, 3 more times, so you have a total of 4 turtle legs. Okay, so we're going to start by making a magic ring. And we're going to make 10 single crochet in the center space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, if you have a stitch marker, that might help to just stick it at the beginning of each row. So instead of slip stitching, we're just going to do 2 single crochet in that first single crochet. So now I'll insert my stitch marker in the beginning of row 2, and then continue doing 2 single crochet in each space until you meet back where the stitch marker is. Okay, I like to take my stitch marker out, and we're going to continue this for another row. So 2 single crochet in each row, or each space. Once you made it back where you started, now we're going to do 1 single crochet in each space until we make it 1 single crochet in the round until we end up where we started. Okay, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 in the same space, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet in the same space. And you're going to continue that until you make it back where you started. 1 single crochet in this space, 1 single crochet in this space, 2 single crochet in this space. All right, so now we're going to decrease. We're going to take that first stitch, pick up the second space as well, yarn over. Once we have 3 loops on our hook, pull through all 3. Then we're going to make a single crochet in the next stitch, and we're going to alternate for this round. Pick up 1 stitch, pick up 2 stitches. Once you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Single crochet in the next stitch, again, pick up the next stitch, the next stitch, yarn over, pull through all 3, single crochet, and continue this until we made it back where we started. Okay, for this next row, we're just going to do a regular single crochet in each space. Make sure your tension is a little stronger in this row. That'll keep it nice and even right after the decrease row. Okay, and it should start to form like a boat. Okay, and for the next row, same thing. Single crochet in each space. And again, single crochet in each space in the next round. Okay, and now we're going to decrease. Pick up 1 stitch, pick up 1 stitch. Once you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Then do a single crochet in the next space, and then repeat. Pick up a stitch, pick up a stitch, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, single crochet in the next, and continue that until you make it back where we started. Okay, so before you put your polyfill, we're going to you're going to make sure you double knot this tail inside. That will ensure that the center doesn't open. And then I like to fill my pieces before I do the eyes, just so I have a better idea of where I want my eyes placed. Okay, and these are the biggest size I have left. I would prefer this size, but I can't find the other one. And this is between row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's between row 6 and 7. And then I just kind of follow to the other side. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. Okay, I like it, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the backs on. Okay, and then for this last row, you're going to single crochet, single crochet in the next stitch, and then single crochet in the next stitch, and decrease. Repeat that. Single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, then decrease. Single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, decrease. Single crochet in the next stitch. Repeat until you make your way back where the stitch marker is. Ending the row with a single crochet. Okay. Now add in all your fluff. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And that's going to be our last row. So you can cut off a good sized tail. I like to slip stitch and then pull the whole tail through. So we have the head and the 4 legs completed. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and attach the legs. You can just choose a side that you want to be for the front. That way all your legs are facing the right way. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach my tapestry needle. To my last leg, and I already did 3 of the legs to speed up this video. Okay, I'm just gonna flip this over, and I'm sewing at each corner. Okay, so let me see which side's my front. This is my front. Here, I'll do that so I remember. Okay, so I like to make sure all my legs are facing the same way. And what I do is just kind of go under the corner, corner to corner from the side, pull all the way. Okay, and then I like to go through the side, through the back side. Then I like to go under, and this part's kind of hard to explain, so just kind of do it with me. You guys were probably hoping it would be a no-sew. Too bad. I am not that good. And I go through the side and double knot it. I like to go through that top piece. Doing this just helps it kind of stay in place so it's not just falling down. You see how it kind of stays? It's not drooping all the way down. So Okay, let's go ahead and do the head. Again, we're going to attach our tapestry needle. Okay. Now, I like to attach it towards the bottom, just like that. Okay, and you want to kind of hold it in place while you do a couple stitches, because I've learned the hard way that the head ends up lopsided by the time I've already weaved in the sides. So I'm just gonna hold my head like this, and then this is how I sew it in. So I go under the body first. Let me put this closer. Oh, it's squirrely. Okay. So go under the body. And pick up the 2 stitches from the head. Okay. Now I'm gonna go the opposite way. Go through 2 stitches of the head, and then go through a body stitch. This is going to be hard because I'm not using my metal needle. Usually I use my metal tapestry needle. So you're just going to keep going back and forth. I might have to get my metal needle because this keeps bending and it's not helping at all. Let me get my metal needle. Just keep doing this until all the pieces of the head are on. All right, now we got the head, all the legs. Now we're going to do the popcorn. If you made it this far, round of applause. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the little bit of white that I have left. I do have cream, the same color as this yarn, but I'm too lazy to go get it out of my closet, so I'm just going to use this little bit that I have left. So how we're going to do the popcorn is real simple. I'm going to cut off good sized tail. We'll start with this one. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with this yarn. I just cut off a little bit at a time. That's good. Okay. And how I do it, I usually start at one of the corners. Attach your needle to the tail part. Okay, and like I said, I start at the corner and I just kind of work my way like this. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the noodle, and I like to tie this part. You're not gonna see it, so it doesn't matter. Okay, and then I just kind of weave over. So between each loop, there's like a little bit of space here. So that's what I'm working through. So I'm going over, pulling up some yarn. Okay. And then I just continue. So I'm going, essentially I'm going over and around through each loop, okay? Okay, so I've already secured 2 loops. And it's pretty secure to do it this way. Okay, you're just gonna keep doing that. You see, it's pretty stuck on there. And you're just gonna keep doing that and doing that until you fill all this white space, okay? And so I like to use a little bit of the noodle yarn and a little bit of this yarn. So once I run out of this yarn, I'll just keep cutting more yarn and repeating the same step. Using too long of a yarn it just becomes a mess. So do a little bit at a time. Use small pieces of yarn at a time, okay? So once all the noodle is up, then you'll cut another piece of noodle and just continue going, okay? So I'll meet you guys at the end. Okay, okay, so I don't have any fabric that I can write on. I don't think I took the pop sign off of this one because it just faded and it didn't look good. This one still looks decent. So I might try to make it again, or I'll just do regular fabric and sew that on. That might look better, but the pop sign is optional. It makes it a lot cuter if you do add it on there, but I'm not gonna include it in this video. If I do find a better way of adding a pop sign, I'll go ahead and make a separate video and let you guys know. Otherwise, this is the final product. Literally so cute. So cute. And then I have the mini one too. So cute. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so it's free. It'll help your girl out, and I love making these videos, these fun tutorials for you guys. So don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button, leave comments if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.